welcome to Crystal Palace National Sports Centre. It is the Hoopsfix All-Star Classic, and it is 10 years of celebrating the very best of British basketball, and we have the Under-19s All-Star game for the men about to get underway here. The two teams just being introduced to the crowd. Daniel Ouch and Kyla Nelson with you. And well, the women's game was an absolutely sensational encounter. We're hoping for a bit more of the same now with the men.
Exactly that. We just want it to be competitive, fast-paced, aggressive, and we want it to come to the end of the wire like the women's game. I just thought it was incredible.
Well, you called it before the women's game. You said it was going to be close. You thought they were evenly matched. Do you have the same feeling right now?
I do. I like both of these rosters. Different players bring different things, but I think there is a balance with black and white. They've got both teams have enough to get this done. It's just who can do it on the day.
Well, it is that thing. Sometimes you get a player who really wants to show out and can sort of lift the rest of his team. Sometimes it's about the coaches stumbling across the right unit that just works together. You never quite know how it's going to play out, but hopefully both teams will find it pretty hard.
Yeah, we got some scorers here, we got facilitators. Every one of these players can step up and do big things. And like you said, it'll be interesting to see how they play and the way in which both black and white approach the game.
Well, we are celebrating 10 years of the Hoopsfix All-Star Classic. It started just down the road in Brixton. It's come a long way to get to here. Really honouring the players who've been here before, seeing the names on the floor, celebrating the 10 years of all of the greats who have been here and performed on this stage. And some of the guys who played here are in the NBA now, so it shows you that this is the level of talent. This is the next generation of British basketball players.
Couldn't have said it any better myself, Dan. This is the future. And this is British basketball culture, and no one does it better like Sam Nita and Hoopsfix. And we just have to applaud every person that's a part of this event, because behind the scenes is absolutely insane to get this set up. And a lot of people volunteer their time to put this on in order for everyone to see what we have coming up for British basketball. And not only the volunteers, but the sponsors and Jordan, Moulton, SportServe and 5 or 6. Everyone coming together to make this event what it is, which is spectacular and way more to come.
And the other thing is, we sort of get stuck into the highlight of it, which is these two games that we've seen today. But actually, this is a weekend about developing British basketball. So there was coaches' clinics yesterday. There was people talking about growing content, building arenas, all sorts of things going on. There was coaching clinics for young people as well. It's not just about these two games, even though these are the showpiece events.
Exactly, and I actually think yesterday is as big as today in terms of what it's trying to do for the sport in this country. What we're used to doing historically is keeping a lot of failures to ourselves and successes so other people aren't able to grow, whereas it's such a small country where basketball has a high participation rate. It's about figuring out together what works and growing the sport as one, and we only do that from talking about our experiences. And Hoopsfix have put on yesterday's clinics to do that, from coaching to freelance photography to social media aspects to growing a community and getting fans to come to your arenas. So it's just been an incredible weekend for British basketball.
And if you've never been here before, it's quite an event in the day. And as you can see now, you might get some free Jordan stuff. They just go around throwing stuff into the crowd, hyping them up. So it is, if you've not been here before, make sure you are here next year at the next iteration of the Hoopsfix All-Star Classic, because it is just a great day out, great entertainment on and off the floor all day long, and it comes thick and fast as well. There's been barely any rest for you and I going through all of this, because all the action is right one after the other.
But that's how you want it. You want everyone to stay engaged. As Tahir throws a no look of some Jordan products there, some clothing into the crowd. But it's fast-paced like we want the games. We want everyone here to enjoy it, not have many gaps, and if there are, there's plenty of things to do, see, eat, drink. So it's just an event for everyone to enjoy. And you said, hey, we're working out here, but it's fun. We get to talk about basketball, but there's nothing much better than that.
Oh, I thought Stan was going to give us some free socks there.
I know. He faked us out. He had a little pass fake.
Faked us out.
Nice red Jordan socks there.
I know. Well, we're almost set to go here. The coaches are in their huddles, having their final instructions to their two teams before sending them out onto court. And we can get things started.
This is going to be a game. I'm calling it. It's going to be a battle. We got some bodies out here.
Well, it's all about who can gel the quickest. They have a little bit of a practice session in the morning before the day kicks off. There'll be a few strategic bits of information, but ultimately it's about talent and game recognizing game.
Be interesting to see who finds a rhythm early. Is it an individual? Is it kind of team play? Everyone's sitting on the edge of their seats, ready to see this game start. Shoes are looking good on this court, though.
Shoes are looking very nice. Here we go, then. The ball is up, and we are underway. And it is Tyrese Lacey of Team Black who will have the first offense of the game.
So let's see who's really real in this one.
Off the mark from Anya with the rebound. Goodwin.
Playing in the British Basketball League this season. Getting inside to post.
First two possessions, getting it to your big guys inside, and both have missed from little baby jump hooks.
Adam Wanya missing that one. Mary Huggins can't convert from close range.
Yeah, great contest there.
Jolovinskas to the spin, rearranged off the glass. Nearly got the circus shot to go.
You can tell they're a little excited. Everything's a little hard off the glass right now. Need to settle in and have a nice soft touch.
Tough pass from Lacey there, stolen away. Here's a chance, and we're on the board.
Nice up and under move, but it starts with White's defensive intensity. They're starting to put two on the ball when it goes in the low post.
I thought you were going to shoot it there. I was coming to you.
I was ready, Dan. Always ready.
King down chin, bounce to Goodwin. Well, that was a drawn lob, but it wasn't well executed. King Danche has to fire up on the shot clock buzzer. Lacey pushing.
Lacey, what a junior career he's had.
Overcooked on the three.
I think they're all playing quite tentative right now. Someone just needs to start that rhythm going. I think everyone else will follow.
Lacey lobbing it up.
Tempted that lob play though.
Lobo for three, knocks it down.
If that's I wouldn't have bet on that being the first points for Team Black. Well, what a great start for Tim Obo there, showing he can do it all.
Kendanchi has it wiped away. Obo running the floor like the point guard. Cannon steps into the three and he knocks it down.
Yeah, you've got to know he's a shooter. He's done it all year. We talked about him being 40% for Bradford Dragons from the three-point line, and he starts off hot here.
Goodwin's going to try and reply with three of his own. He banks it in.
He said, right back at you. He had a little joke there with But Seb.
I think Seb was telling him, you didn't call that bank.
Bank's not meant to be open. It's bank holiday this weekend.
Not today, it's not.
Good win, been a part of this before. Was in the selection last year. Been a part of England, GB. Big time player.
King Danshi trying to use his speed. And Wanyin off the mark. Perry Huggins, Houston, trying to squeeze his way to the rim. Little collision as he got there. I think the foul is on the floor.
Good defensive intensity though. White especially getting up and in there. We saw that from the start of the women's game as well.
Well, this is the point where the coaches start to really rotate as they look for which of these lineups, who's feeling it.
Yeah, both coaches have players from the opposite, on the opposite team, so they don't want their players to be able to brag to them.
That one a little short. King Danshi again looking to push, almost loses it. Trelevinskas along the baseline. Of course, he's been here before and been here really good. Nice pass, and there's the first throw down on him, Wanyin.
He caught that one back too. Made sure it went in.
Look at that. Nobody wanted any part of that one. Quick turnover the other way. Costa into the game for.
I'm really impressed by DaCosta this year. Great guard for Islington, a longer point guard for them, can do a bit of everything. Been a part of a lot of national finals this year for his school.
Lacey out in front. He'll get it all the way to the rim and lay it in.
If you see the list of things Tyrese Lacey has done in his junior career, it's incredible, and he just continues to show his value. The ABL MVP this year.
Trelevinskas called for the travel. DaCosta off the mark. King Danshi, they backed away from him, so he fires up the three. Ooh, Uday going up high for that rebound. Foul is called.
Yeah, continuing to show his athleticism from the dunk contest, getting up. Called over the back.
Subs both ways. 8-7 Black with the lead. 4.5 minutes into the opening quarter here in Crystal Palace. Second, did he step on the line? No, he traveled with it.
Yeah, he's shuffled his feet a little bit there. So intense, not much room for error. And they just need to settle into this game.
Nice pass. Oh, foul is called on the challenge. So there'll be 2 free throws to come for Mensah.
Nice back cut there. Mensah plays way bigger than he is. Uses his strength in his body.
Taylor checking in for his first taste of the action. Second one is good, and that levels the scores at 8 points apiece. Houston. And is that a foul or is it a held? Well, it's a foul. Uday came away with the ball in 2 hands, but not by legal means, according to the referee on the baseline.
Houston was relentless trying to get to that bucket and was rewarded by getting to the line.
2 quick fouls on Reme Uday. Houston can't make the free throw. In the women's game, they struggled a little from the free throw line as well. Uday to the spin, kicks out to the wing, and Cernak loses the handle out of bounds.
Seen quite a lot of turnovers so far in this game. 8 combined for the 2 teams, 5 for Black. That's White's 3rd.
Big thank you to the British basketball community for supporting the work we do.
Curran. Houston now again looking to get to the rim. Out to Curran for 3. That's short. Gets his own rebound and dishes it off. Good block though. Curran still has it. Houston for 3. In and out. Curran again. And that will be a hell ball. And, well, Curran was the MVP in the EABL final, stuffed the stat sheet in that game, and he's looking to do so here.
That's exactly it. He does a bit of everything, and he hustles really hard.
Mensah driving to the rim, slapped away, ricocheted out of bounds for a white ball.
Hey, these players are so athletic. Defensively, they're coming across the hoop really quickly. How fast can you get the ball out of your hand and find open teammates? And we saw way more cutting from the women on drives compared to the men so far.
Oh, was he in? No, he wasn't. Mensah took off from out of bounds. And it's where you take off from, not where you land in terms of possession. Curran looking to go to work. Tough shot. Gets the friendly bounce.
Shooter's touch right there. Nice little low crossover to shift the defender and pull up for the midi.
Knocked away. Black with the chance to run. DaCosta has it. Spinning to the middle is Curran. Checks his feet.
Oh, you got to shoot that.
There's DaCosta. Oh, he found a better shot for 3.
He did. You're right. He waited from a good shot to a great shot, and I've seen DaCosta play against my under-18 boys and do that way too many times. So great to see him start off hot.
Nice kick out from Cholovinskas. Curran again with the rebound. Nice pass down court, and DaCosta lays it in.
Nice pass up ahead, and DaCosta showing he does a bit of everything. Great athletic finish there. Falling down, getting straight back up to my defense.
Well, the scores were tied at 8 points apiece, 7 in a row. Has Black on top.
You see White are playing that one-on-one a little bit more, just trying to generate scoring off of that play, whereas Black are giving the ball up a little bit more. As you said, gave up a good shot for a great one. And that's probably why they're up right now.
Here's Oscar Curran, who's certainly made an impact on the game so far. Lacey. Bodies diving on the floor. White come away with it, just about. Cernak comes up with it. Mensah underneath, uses the rim well to finish off the glass.
And when you're a little undersized compared to some other guys, that ability to use the rim is so important.
Oh, good timing. Perry Huggins on the rebound.
Yeah, he ran straight to the front of the rim and the ball kind of just dropped into his hands. Good one.
Marzo and nowhere to go. Back to Cernak, finding a gap through the lane.
Much better job there by Team White. I spoke about cutting off the drives, and that's what you get, are easier looks. Nice Euro step. Ooh.
Oh, ripped away by Cernak. Great defensive play. Well, Mensah had his shoe half hanging off. He tried to get the referee to stop the game. The referee wasn't interested. He ran back on D, but couldn't quite catch up with everything. But his teammate was there to make a good defensive play. Lobbed up the alley-oop!
Right idea, though. I like it. I like it.
Uday steps into the three. It's a long two, in fact. It's off the mark. Cernak trying to keep it alive.
Don't you love it when your post player initiates the fast break?
Lacey finishes the fast break with the lane.
Mustn't it be nice to be able to hang up in the air like that and just finish? Nice double pump. Ooh.
Oh, good hands as well. Lacey off and running. Trying to get it back to Perry Huggins. He still has it. Oh! What a pass! Oh, no assist though. Oh, you got to finish the highlight play.
That bobbled in and around that rim for Tyrese Lacey. Woo!
Well, the crowd is still buzzing from that. They can't believe Lacey didn't get the assist he deserved. Came off the foot of Capanzana. Well, there's still a buzz about that pass from Tyrese Lacey.
It's only the first quarter too. Plenty more of that to come.
Here he is. Nice pass. This time he does get the assist.
Yeah, he made sure to finish that one, and I love this little two-man connection right here in the pick and roll.
Lacey trying to steal the ball away. Foul is called.
Yeah, Goodman did a good job getting through that little gap and causing that foul.
Sideline ball, 2 seconds to play. Oh, Cernak's been left wide open for three, and he makes them pay. And they kind of needed that wide. They were down 9, but that three cuts it to 6 at the end of the quarter. And really, it was Black being able to get out and run, finding good shots that has given them this early lead.
Yeah, it has. Black did a good job of playing together early, and even the first couple shots that didn't go down, they were good looks for them. And they've started to find the back of the rim and knocking stuff down. Really like the Lacey, Perry Higgins, the pick and roll. Once they get stops transition, DaCosta's been great. But it's starting to heat up, and with that three right there, White can get into a momentum shift to start the second quarter.
Well, that's what they will be certainly hoping for. But as you say, that 1-2 punch with Lacey and Perry Huggins feels like a fine for the coaches that they're going to ride on. But they've shot the three ball as well, 3 of 8 from behind the arc. And also in and around the ring. Yes, they would like to have made a few more, but they've also crashed the offensive glass as well.
Yeah, they have. 10 points in the paint. It's 5 second chance points. Got production off the bench with 7 for Team Black. And Black have converted points from turnovers with 7. So they've done a really good job. Team White starting to find their rhythm at the end of that quarter. But will need to get a few more second chance points and fast break points to get themselves back in it.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. It's on that offensive glass we saw. It's not just about size either, because when Curran came in, he was quickly on the glass, causing some disruption as well. And it just feels like the rotation through that maybe they found 1 or 2 little combinations more so far. It's still early in the game.
Yeah, but I actually really like the intensity of Team White defensively. I think they've come out the right way. They have quick rotations, they're helping, and they've caused some tough finishes for Team Black. But it's the other end, it's an all-star game, you have to score points, and that's what they need to focus on, is potentially moving the ball, shifting the athletic defenders of Team Black a little bit more before trying to finish.
Well, wherever you are joining us, that was the one. That was the play of the game if he makes the layup. Wherever you're joining us from in the world, welcome to Southeast London. We're in Crystal Palace. The sun is shining. It was raining earlier. They opened the doors early to let people in. Oh, here's the lob. Alley-oop out of the play. Perfect out of the quarter break.
And if you're Coach Andre Lockhart, that's how you drew it up. That's how you execute the play. And it's another highlight to add on for tonight.
Well, alley-oop the other way. We're getting them both into the floor.
We can do it too, Team White say.
Lacey using his speed, but King Danchi with the steal.
Lacey is everywhere,
He
though.
is.
Got a motor on him.
He is quick.
Much better by Team White coming out here, though. Can't ask for much more than a wide open alley-oop.
King Danchi, Lacey coming across, commits the foul. Two quick ones on him.
That's an all-star game. Coach leaving him in, not worrying about those 2 fouls.
Well, Smart was just wide open in the corner, and he strings the triple.
And that's one way Team White can come back and start knocking him down from beyond the arc.
Lacey throws it inside, but the pass was maybe an inch or two too high. King Danchi for 3, rims out. Perry Huggins secures the rebound. Buchanan with the catch and shoot.
Already hit one in that first quarter.
King Danchi right down the middle, got a bump. 2 free throws to come.
We've seen that throughout the game so far from King Danchi, his ability to get by people in the open floor, his speed along with his strength does a really good job. And a point guard from Barking Abbey, grew up playing for Young Bloods, EABL champion 1 season ago. Great career for him so far.
Well, Black led this one by as many as 9. King Danchi trying to make it a 2-point game here. Well, all day free throws have been an issue. Bagley with the rebound. Cannon. Strong man move to the basket. Newsom for 3. Back iron. Taylor trying to get it, but White come away with it.
Oh.
Tough pass. Lacey breaks it up. Danchi can't quite convert, but he will keep it alive.
King Danchi almost too quick for himself sometimes.
Lacey. Oh my goodness. What a pass. Tyrese Lacey having fun out there.
I just love to see that. He has that ball on a string.
But Jolovinskas comes back with 3 at the other end.
3-point shooter versus inside scoring threats.
Oh, another great pass. Well, he's got a highlight reel of non-assists, hasn't he?
He does. He'll be talking to his teammates soon. Make your layups.
Well, the pass has an awful lot of Adam Yonwin. And he stepped on the line, so it'll be an end line ball. Adam Wonyin just a little too aggressive on the hedge out. Call for the foul.
It's just so hard when there's guards coming at you at such a speed and athleticism.
Ooh, nearly got the steal. Taylor for three, in and out. Goodwin out to Cholovinskas. He's halfway down the court. He knew that was in.
Team White coming back to take the lead from the three-point threats.
Well, last year's MVP, just reminding everybody of his talents. He was already celebrating with the crowd before that three went in.
Hey, he's had a great year with Surrey Scorchers as one of the youngest in the British Basketball League, and he was a part of the Scorchers making the playoffs for the first time for a long time.
Yeah.
So
one of those things is watching him, and obviously watched a lot of British Basketball League over the years. He didn't look like a young kid out there. He just looked like another player out there who deserved to be on the court.
That just shows how great he is at such a young age, and what the future holds for him if he's already holding his own in the men's professional league.
He's done it all year.
Substitution for Team White.
Coach Adam Davies arguing that is a charge, talking about Tim Obo doing it all year. That is his player. He's been coaching him all year, so he's just giving his guy a hard time as he gets on the free throw line.
Well, he makes the front end the 2 free throws.
Committed to University of Buffalo. Really excited player, Tim Obo.
Upstate New York, best bring a coat in the winter.
Absolutely.
It's going to be cold in Buffalo.
Inches of snow. Nice grab there.
That is a good catch, yeah. Back out to Curran. I don't think Obo is expecting that. To the spin. Goodwin has it tipped away. 6 minutes 16 on the clock here at the National Sports Centre in Crystal Palace, Southeast London. It's the 10th iteration of the Hoopsfix All-Star Classic, and it is Team Black leading Team White by a solitary point. Coach Davies, Team White, calling for a timeout here. And, well, his team slow to start, but certainly found their rhythm a little bit. But maybe this quarter, they're looking to try and use that to build the lead. They're winning this quarter so far. Try and take advantage of the momentum that they might have right now.
Yeah, and they've done it from the three-point line in the second quarter. They're now 5 for 10 in the game, 50% from beyond the arc, and that's really how they've creeped themselves back into this game, only down 1. So great job by Team White in making adjustments and knocking down some shots.
Well, they made 5 threes and 5 twos, but they made the threes at a better clip than the twos. So maybe just keep firing up those long-range shots.
Yeah, Black has done a great job of kind of being inside that paint, heavily helping and rotating. So White needs to continue to take great three-point shots if that's what Black are giving them.
Fives back out on court as we get this second quarter back underway. Uday. Cholovinskas thinks about another 3, not this time.
It's pretty hard to shoot over 6'11". Timmy Obo, though. Good contest by him after we've already seen one go down.
Oh, Neda set his hand up there to his teammates and then his coach. Yeah, I shouldn't have probably took that shot. But as you say, when a few have gone down, Obo given the three. Couldn't quite make them pay, was close. Goodwin's going to take the three. Long rebound comes out to Cholovinskas. Waza is fouled on the way up, so he'll shoot two.
Yeah, good job of controlling that ball after Tim Obo tried to jump out on the pass, and he's able to get hopefully 2 easy ones from the line. And that's what happens when you make a couple threes. The inside game starts opening up because defenders have to step out and respect you from that line.
Well, 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Pass deflected away. Chance for White to run. And one. Waza with the strength through the foul. And another trip to the line.
Seen some nice Euro steps today, and it's great footwork there. Took his time, absorbed that little bit of contact, and was able to get an extra 2 there.
Well, still no joy from the free throw line, but chance for second chance points. He's out to Goodwin. In and out, and I think that came off Taylor last. It did.
Loving these fights for O-boards, though. In an all-star game, you're going to get shots up, and it's about creating extra opportunities for your team.
Ooh, looked like a possible travel there from Cholovinskas, but he gets all the way to the rim for two.
Some happy feet there, it doesn't matter.
Mujic to the rim for the throwdown.
Yeah, another player I've had the privilege of coaching. Super athletic, big body. Nice flush there in transition.
Onya off the mark.
White gone a little quiet from three since that timeout.
Taylor with the give and go, gets it back and lays it in.
What great body control. Hangs in the air with a left-hand finish.
Oh, I was about to say that's the way to break the streak, but Mensah probably too quick for the basket there. Curran, nice pass inside. Obo can't convert, might get a second chance at it. Gets fouled and will shoot two.
And that's the importance of offensive rebounding right there. Getting yourself to the line. Pushing Team White into more fouls of the quarter. I feel like Obo's going to live on the free throw line today.
Well, he's one of the few guys who've made a free throw today. He was 2 of 2 on his first trip.
Yeah, I mean, he gets fouled a lot being a big guy with the ball in his hands for the majority of the time for Canterbury Academy and their club team, obviously winning the Under-18s Final Fours in a great fashion. EABL MVP himself this year. Put on a show.
Uday down the lane. Offensive foul the call. Well, I think that's the third on Remy Uday.
Good job by Taylor there, just standing, waiting for Ume to come on the strong left-hand side and took that charge really nicely.
Da Costa swings it out to the corner. It's off the foot and out of bounds for a white ball.
Yeah, just making his decision before he sees the defense.
Cholovinskas fires up the three, off the mark. More offensive rebounds. Martin forcing it home.
He's done a great job coming in and getting a nice few buckets for Team White, keeping them in it.
Oh, and Nowitzki is a little short. You teach him that off 1 foot?
Sometimes they have their own style. I've seen him knock them down a lot this year, though. He's done a great job. Division III Player of the Year, CBL Tier 2 Player of the Year, averaging 30 points a game. Everything's a little short for him today.
Well, the scores are tied at 32 here at Crystal Palace. 2:51 on the clock here in the second quarter. Timeout is called by Team Black, I believe Coach Loco wanting to talk things over. And once again, this one very tight, just like the women's game. We saw in that one an early lead. Team Black it was here, got up 9 points early on, but once Team White reeled them back in, it's been relatively tight.
It has, and Team White's bench has really been the difference for them. 15 points from the bench. They've stepped up big time, and it's kind of switched. Team Black started more team-like, going into a bit more one-on-one on that end, whereas Team White have found ways to move the ball better and get a little easier conversions for them offensively. It's been exciting and very up and down.
It certainly has. It's a great day in the British Basketball League calendar here at the Hoopsfix All-Star Classic. 10 years in the making and 10 years in the growing. And it just seems to get bigger and bigger every year.
It does, with very limited resources, I must say. Hoopsfix put on a show, and what do they get out of it? They get this, that they see the community together, they see us celebrating young talent, and actually seeing what we've got in this country. And there's a lot.
There is a lot. It's a black ball from the end. Curran looking to inbound. Some full court pressure from Team White. At least a show of it.
2 minutes 45. Ludlow Houston of the Kent Crusaders.
Curran. Just a touch behind Houston. He might end up with the ball anyway. Diving on the floor is Cernak, but it's out of bounds for a black ball. Curran was pushed there, surely. King Danchi called for the foul.
I think that might be 2 free throws as well.
Yeah, over the limit.
Gotta respect the hustle and the intensity. Don't want it to get too choppy and stopping though. You want it to flow, get up and down.
Well, free throws continue to be a problem, apart from Tim Obo. Tim Obo's 3 of 4. The rest of his team are 0 for 5.
Yeah, we're worried about this new environment and from the three-point line, but I guess from the free throw line, it's been a struggle kind of getting used to everything around.
Team White are 1 for 7. They got a do-over there for Curran, so that's the first one that Black have made other than their big number 33, who's chasing the ball down into a trap here.
So you got to know what you're doing when big Tim Obo is coming at you for the trap.
And what they do is get out of it in a hurry to find Uday in the corner.
Yeah, he's got a nice little lefty shot.
Switch back, count, switch!
Obo. Out to Houston, space for the 3, in and out. Black still have it. Oh, great footwork. Soft finish as well from Obo.
A really good step through. I like when he faces up to the rim and is able to use his footwork to get around.
King Danchi through the traffic, comes up the other side with it. Called for a double dribble.
Yep, 4 blacks surrounding him inside that paint. And once he's in the air, he wasn't able to make a quick enough pass out.
Substitution replacing number 6 Austin Curran. Tyrese Lacey back into the game. Isaac Viaggi stepping on court.
Lacey back into the action, has the ball. Lacey using his speed. Well, slight miscommunication, but they still have it. Lacey back out to Houston, fakes the 3, drops it off. Viaggi can't lay it home.
Team Black have missed some bunnies down there. Messing with people's assist numbers.
Well, foul call there on Smart for Team White. Might see that one again. Let's see what we can see here. Oh, maybe did catch him on the wrist.
Yeah, DaCosta was kind of going towards him, and he was also going towards DaCosta, and enough for the ref to call it.
DaCosta with a minute to go in the first half puts Team Black in front by 1. Cernak trying to steal that back.
Oh, DaCosta got up for that rebound.
Get up. Lacey feeds him down the lane. That must be a basket interference, surely, yes.
Yeah, you got to reward him for that. Not only did he get up for that board, but he sprinted down the middle to get that too.
Coach Davies, Team White is going to call a timeout here. His team trailing by 3 with 43 seconds to go in the first half.
Look, it just shows there's such small margins. These coaches are trying to win games and know every possession matters. White want to go into the second half feeling good about themselves, either tying the game or being up. So I get that by Coach Adam Davies there.
Exactly, it shows they're coaching it like a regular season game, if you like, because in a regular season game, of course you'd call a timeout in this situation.
Yeah, exactly, and both coaches have coached against a lot of these players, kind of know what they want to do, and will want to use that to the best of their ability to win their game. So be interesting to see what way Coach Davies goes in drawing up this play. Does he look for something inside? Does he go back for the 3-point shot? Who's going to create for Team White?
I just think there's 2 possessions potentially left in this, maybe 3 if somebody goes really quick. But if you just put 2 scores on, one team or the other, it makes a big difference to the halftime. White could be ahead or they could be down by 7, 8, 9.
Exactly, that's why this next 43 seconds matters a lot in terms of rhythm of game.
Ooh, nearly stolen away by Lacey. That'd drive you nuts as a coach, turn it over. King Danchi. Cholovinskas. Stolen away by Lacey. Waits for a teammate and feeds him for the jam.
You'd think Team Black had played together for a long time.
Well, there was a little hesitation from Cholovinskas. He had an open layup. It's been. Well, I said there might be 2 or 3 offenses left. There's been about 5.
4 or 5, yeah. Shows the speed of the game. Tyrese Lacey, a big part of that.
Well, there should only be 1 now. Campazana for 3, and he hits to level the scores. Can there be a heave? That's after the buzzer anyway. Well, the scores are tied here in Crystal Palace. 40 points apiece. Nothing to choose between them. They both had spells and momentum, spells on top, but neither has really been able to get away.
No, they haven't. It's been about momentum and rhythm, and it's gone up and down throughout the game for both teams. We've seen some highlights for both Team Black and White. But you can't ask for much more than this. You want it tied up going into the second half where it's all to play for.
And Team White certainly shot the three ball better. That's largely how they've got to their 40 points, with 18 of them coming from the three-point line. Left a few out there as far as the free throw shooting has been concerned, but Team Black maybe a little bit more inside, with 26 of their 40 coming from two-point range.
Yeah, and Team Black have done a good job in the fast break game. Tyrese Lacey with 3 steals already, helping Team Black get some points from turnovers too. And I think he's been great. He's a point guard at a high level. Doesn't matter who he plays with, he finds them the ball when they're most successful.
Well, he's got 4 assists. He should have had some more. Certainly should have had one there. But he's making an early case, perhaps, for the MVP award. A bit like the women's game. There's a lot of ways you could go with that so far through the first half. Last year's MVP, Neda Sholovinskas, has certainly staked a claim as well for his team, but very much in the balance here at Crystal Palace, where at the half it is 40 points apiece. And we will leave you with these highlights as we take a little pause. We'll be back in a few minutes' time for the conclusion of this game.
Have a dance battle right now.
Wow. Why are you so surprised?
How much do you love Tatum Toos?
Let me get him now. Let me go get him
How
right
much
now.
do you love Tatum Toos? Right, what's your name?
Darrell.
Darrell, where you from?
Crawley.
Crawley in the house. What's your name?
Lawrence.
Lawrence. You're vexed right now, isn't it, Lawrence? He's vexed. And
Lawrence ain't ready
Elia
for this.
as well. Eliana. Okay, right. So this is what's going to happen. DJ Waite's going to play a track. You got to give us your best 30 seconds. We're going to go one at a time. Eliana, over here, please. One of you. Hey, yo, Lawrence.
I think Lawrence should go first.
Yeah, Lawrence is going first.
Hey.
Yeah. And you come over here.
Hey, make some noise if you think Lawrence should go first.
All right. Lawrence, in the middle then, Lawrence.
My guy,
How much do you want free shoes? This is what it is, Lawrence. All right. DJ Wait. Lawrence, it's time to shine. Drop the track. Come on, Lawrence.
Hey, make some noise.
So this year we decided to expand the coaching conference and we turned it into a basketball development conference. And part of that is just the need for the basketball economy to grow and clubs to grow and operate better. So we had 3 different strands. Obviously we carried on with the coaching stuff that we've always done up on the court, but then down in the classroom we had 3 different strands, which were facilities, content, and growing your membership. Talking about kind of what they've done, the experience they've had, the successes, the failures they've had, so that we can all learn from it. Having listened to all those sessions, I believe the British basketball community 100% needs it. They're some of the most valuable talks and sessions that I've ever been in. There's so much knowledge and lessons that we can all learn from each other. But unfortunately, we just really haven't had this culture of sharing, knowledge sharing, skill sharing. And I think that's one of the key ways that this sport is going to grow, is getting all of us in a room together and talking and discussing our wins, our losses, how we can all get better so that we can all grow the game together.
We're at the Hoopsfix All-Star Classic, where we've had an awesome coaching clinic in collaboration with the BCA. 4 speakers throughout the day: Jay Williams, Ricky Broadmoor, Miguel Ortega, and Alex Sarama. Clinics are really, really important for both the BCA and Hoopsfix and Basketball England to allow opportunities for growth and continuing development for all of our coaches in this country.
It's very good because we improve the culture about the basketball, you know, each other. You know, I think in my country, clinics improve on basketball, you know.
Developing British coaches is huge for the game here in the UK. And I think the more opportunities that British coaches have to learn different coaching philosophies and especially new ideas. It's just going to create more of that coaching culture and that environment of development and learnings.
I think we all want to learn, we all want to get better, and you know, this is a great environment for coaches to come and learn and share their own experience.
It is perhaps fitting that in the year we introduced the women's game at the Hoopsfix All-Star Classic 2019, it was also Holly Winterburn's graduating class. Having been a standout in the junior age groups for years and picking up WBBL Young Player of the Year for 3 straight years, it was only natural she was selected for the Classic. She, of course, picked up MVP honors in that inaugural event, finishing with 20 points and 4 steals before heading across the pond to defending national champions, Oregon. Winterburn showed flashes of her potential at Oregon and created one of the most iconic British basketball photos of all time when she drained this 3 in Diana Taurasi's face, but ultimately didn't feel it was right for her. It was only a year in the US before deciding to come back to the UK, returning to Leicester Riders, as she soon continued racking up the domestic accolades. A move to London followed, winning more titles and awards while continuing to develop into one of the best young guards in Europe. She's still only 23 years old and already has the most titles in WBBL history, with 14 pieces of silverware, including 11 with London, following 3 successive domestic clean sweeps. For the Euro Cup title after hitting one of the biggest 3s in British basketball history, she'll be signing with the Euro Cup finalist opponents next season. Winterburn made a long-awaited GB senior debut during the 2023 Women's Eurobasket qualifiers and made the final roster for a major tournament debut last summer, showing out with 21 points and a sole victory over the co-host Slovenia. Being one of the brightest female talents the UK has seen in years, it feels like it's only a matter of time before we see Holly make the step up to the WNBA and follow in the lead of the likes of Temi Fagbele. The CEO of Hoopsfix, Mr. Samuel Nita. I cannot tell you how much he hates doing this kind of stuff, because that's the kind of person he is. Listen, he's been up until like midnight, 1 a.m. every night trying to make sure that this event happens. And as a thanks on behalf of our team here at Hoopsfix, we got you a little something. Bring it over. There we go. We're literally going to give this man his flowers right here, and a nice card as well, for making the Hoopsfix All-Star Classic happen over the 10 years. And Sam, I am gonna ask you to say some words, my man. I gotta give you the mic right now. Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, really, I don't take credit for any of this. Like, I have genuinely the best team in the world. All of these people that every year like volunteer and put in hours to help us grow the game, change the game. So first of all, I want to give massive credit to everyone here. Can we give a round of applause, please? You know, we know that British basketball has its struggles, but I think that with events like this, with people like this, we can keep on doing our bit to try and make a little bit of a difference. So thank you all for coming out. We'll keep doing what we're doing, and hopefully you keep coming out and supporting us. So thank you.
10 years, 10 sellouts. Give it over to the CEO of Hoopsfix, Sam Nita. Right then, let's get these players back on court. It's time for the second half. Here we go. Oh, I need a picture. Here we go. DJ Wayne, over to you.
Well, welcome back to Crystal Palace. It's the 10th anniversary of the Hoopsfix All-Star Classic, and out on court they've just been showing their appreciation for Sam Nita, the man, the driving force behind all things Hoopsfix, but who came up with this idea 10 years ago. It started small, it gets bigger every year. I know he doesn't like to take credit for it, but without him we wouldn't all be here.
Exactly. He is a big reason why basketball continues to grow in this country in the right way. He understands it's about the people around you. It's about who you bring with you. And that's how we're going to be successful in this country. And Sam's one of the best guys. He's been doing this, like you said, this event, but many other events for 10 years. Not for much in return, but just to see the game grow. And we need more people like Sam in this game. And really grateful to be a part of this because of him and because of those that volunteer their time. So I hope this game just continues to show out the way it has been to make it the best event it can be.
Well, as you say, there are so many people that make this happen. Volunteers who give up their time and their energy to do it. And like you and me, they do it because, you know, Sam asked them to do it. Because
100%.
If he asks them, say yes, if you can. And we're ready to go here in the second half, and the score's a level at 40. Team Black will have the opening possession.
And Hoopsfix is respected worldwide now. A lot of it is used to expose these kids for the next level, gives them opportunities, and without these kind of events, they may not occur so often.
Yeah, again, we see things come and go over the years, but this has been consistent. They tried another alley-oop play out of the quarter break, and what it has done for young basketball players, male and female, on their way. We see their names on the court here today as a nod to those who have come before. And as I say, there's a couple of guys whose names are on the floor who are playing in the NBA. So
not just the NBA, but there's a couple names there that just had some big-time NIL deals in college games, and in millions as a college player. So it just shows the level we've got here.
Well, a number of these young men, and indeed some of the young women we saw earlier, will be heading across to America in the summer, potentially starting out on their collegiate career. There are so many different routes now to becoming a professional basketball player. We've seen Quinn Ellis, who was he was here a couple of years ago, was it? And the things he's been doing on the European stage.
He's made himself a name for himself here. He's won three-point contests in the past. He's had some great games for Hoopsfix, and like you said, every journey's different, but if you put the work in, you're around great coaches, you have a chance. What I also love is a lot of the names on this floor have also represented Great Britain at the senior level.
Good defense there from Obo, and turnover. Second running out to Curran. Aldridge with a little fall away, and he had enough legs on that one.
Yeah, he learned from the first half, a couple of short fadeaways there. He's got to make quick decisions and trust himself, and there's a nice little teardrop.
Jolovinskas out to King Dan. She fakes the three, relocates. Shot clock getting low here. Needs to go up. Wanya beats the buzzer. Wanya can't quite keep it in play.
You know what? This is a great example of British basketball, though. It's scrappy, sometimes a little ugly, but it's quick, it's athletic, it's intense, and it's a great showcase of what we have.
Obo too strong, goes right through the foul, and one.
I think he's done that before, Dan.
Yeah.
Lovely touch there. He was able to absorb contact from both sides as we get to see a replay. Backs down, goes through the two defenders, and able to get the ball up and over.
The strength needed to throw that 12 feet in the air to get it over the rim while you're coming down and trying to force it up. Incredible. Goodwin right down the middle and laid in. That's going to be an and one at the other end.
Starting to heat up now.
Yeah, showing he's got some strength to go through a foul.
Both teams are finding good advantages off the cutters, off the drives. Really hard to guard with such athleticism. And when you've got a threat going downhill with the ball.
He converts the three-point play.
Nice to see him start to make some free throws.
Welcome to watch a scrimmage. We come to watch the Hoopsfix All-Star Classic.
Oh, again, just too strong. Tim Obo going right to the basket.
Uses his strength, but uses his touch too. Nice job extending that left arm to the other side of the rim.
King Danchi under pressure. Nice finish. With the lay-in.
Yeah, Edward doing a good job cleaning up and getting some nice finishes around the rim.
47-45 the score. Oscar Curran. Hesitation, a bounce pass.
Zakia, has he knocked away, managed to keep possession. Obo now from three-point range. He can do it inside, he can do it out.
Showing you that range for the 6'11" player, and he's making himself known for a possible selection for MVP.
Cholovinskas, last year's winner, trying to reply. Foul called on the rebound, would be a black ball.
Substitutions checking in for both teams. Remy Union, Devontae Costa, and Lilo Houston into the game.
And that's another thing, they're rotating so fast that these guys aren't getting that tired. Keeps the level and the pace up.
Curran. Obo. Step back three now, not this time.
Now he's just showing off.
Yeah, Uday. Cholovinskas. Trying to thread the needle. Stolen away by Black, but miscommunication there. Curran's pass a little bit behind.
Yeah, Seb there just telling him, just keep going. Go, I'll run with you. You see though, Team Black, Tim Obo just sitting in the paint and help side. Have to get his player moving to get him out of the way.
King Danchi right down the lane to the bucket. Too much pressure in the end, but Uday with the offensive rebound sticks it back.
And we saw the importance of offensive rebounding in the women's game, and seeing it right now. Keep White to a one-possession game.
Houston being harassed. Nice pass away. DaCosta lays it in.
DaCosta's been silent but deadly. Every touch he's done something nice with it.
Wante knocks down to three.
And that's what White needs to do if Tim Obo wants to stay inside the paint, is hit him for the three. Nice give and go.
Yeah, give and go. Extra pass. Oh, it's blocked though. What a defensive play that was.
Oh, the ball bobbled in and out.
Martin, I think, we got the block on that. He's chasing Houston back.
Up strong to the reverse.
And they finally get some points. DaCosta again. Positive impact for his team.
Just at the right place at the right time. Really efficient, productive, doesn't try and do too much. Just helps his team.
Traveling violation from Cholovinskas. Just didn't get the ball down in time.
Yeah, an all-star game especially, when you get a touch every now and then, you want to do something with it, and his feet were just a bit too quick for his own good right there.
Houston. Lacey.
Lacey too quick for himself there, ends up on the floor, but he steals it right back. And he just draws contact, doesn't he?
It's just relentless. You think it's done, he's just had a turnover, all of a sudden he finds a way to get it back. extremely scrappy, competitive in the way he plays, and just has a knack for finding the ball. Lacey at Myers Co, 19.8 points a game, just under 5 steals, 8 assists and 5 rebounds.
Well, they say it's a big man's game, but he proves that with talent and speed and heart, although he was outsized right there.
Bad timing to talk about
timing,
that.
Yeah.
Hey, it's going to be a mismatch, but what he brings on this end of the floor can balance it out.
Oh, what a pass. Again, that's another one. Let's hope he makes some free throws so that Lacey gets an assist out of that, because that is a beautiful pass.
He just recognizes spaces. He's passing his teammates open. He's seeing where they're going and just able to pinpoint the right time and space. It's an art.
Taylor does make the free throw, so Lacey will get an assist for that.
Taylor, 6'9", power forward from Itchen College and Solent Kestrels. Grew up playing for Cheshire Phoenix. He's actually committed to Christian Brother University. Another one going away.
Mensah under pressure. Lacey comes away with it. 2 whites on the floor. 5 on 3. Another bullet pass. Go up. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm lobbying now for another statistical category, which is assists that should have been.
We'll count them.
Because Lacey is leading the league in them today.
Without a doubt.
Here he is.
Lacey. Back to Houston. DeCosta is open. Pass. Oh, they didn't get the rebound. Should have been a white ball, that. Lacey attacks. Lovely soft finish off the glass.
Hey, and that's what generating second chance points does. It gets the defense on the back foot after the offensive rebound, and Lacey is not the guy you want coming full speed to the rim.
Jolovenskis. Cernak. Oh! Man of the rim! Well, the foul was called. Taylor with the challenge. But Tahir's on the court. He wants a block there.
Yeah, Tahir's saying that block was clean. We'd have to see it again.
Oh!
That's a tough one. You can't call that an all-star game, can you?
No. Wow, I must admit, in real time, I thought it was a block. I saw the whistle. I'm not as direct as Tahir, so I thought I'd wait for a replay, but I'm Team Tahir with that one.
I think I'm with you on that one. I thought you met him right at the rim, just perfectly.
Cernak makes them both. 3-point lead for Team Black. Lacey along the baseline. Taylor somehow keeps it for Black. Cannon for 3. Real hand in his face, but he gets the bounce.
Hand does not matter. You can't go under or softly switch on a player like that, who can light it up from beyond the arc so well.
Well, he goes under on Goodwin, who tries to return the favor. And it's just going to step in that 3. Tipped down by Cernak. Goodwin pushing. Well, double block, but Uday cleans it up.
Uday's done it a couple times today. Just been at the right place, right time, able to clean up, get some second chance points.
Lacey right down the middle. Oh, nice spin. Oh, beautiful.
Really nice spin, and that puts up Team Black to 38 points in the paint, dominating inside.
Uday. And this is saved, though. Great hustle to keep that alive. Uday Euroing his way through the key and gets his own rebound to put it back in.
Yeah, nice move there. Didn't give up on the play, able to convert for himself and get another rebound on his stat line.
Goodwin for three on string.
Goodwin come back. We saw him hit one in the first quarter. Coming out the second half, splashes it.
Well, Coach Dre Lockhart calling a timeout. Is that not a three? Oh yeah, there we go. I was about to say they only put a 2 on the board, but it is a 3 now accredited. So it's a 1-point game with 1:29 to go here in this third quarter. And a bit like the women's game earlier, this has a feel of who's going to make that last charge or hit that last shot.
Yeah, shout out to whoever put these teams together from Hoopsfix. Did a great job of balancing out the squads, the rosters, finding different talents who actually really complement each other in a great way. And it's come to a point where we're going into the end of the third and it's all to play for.
Well, that's one of the challenges, isn't it? I mean, it's not easy to pick the best 24 players in the country, but it feels easier then to divide them by 2 and work out where do we go to make sure we get a great game out of it.
Yeah, exactly. I think there's a really nice balance on both teams of different types of players and positions. And it's just turned out to be another great game, which is everything we want for this.
Well, we've still got 11.5 minutes of this contest to play. Very, very little to choose between these two teams. I mean, essentially, since the start of the second quarter, there hasn't been a lead bigger than 6 or 7. It is Team Black who've led for most of it, but you don't get anything for leading for a long time. You get only the success for leading at the end. It's a 1-point game right now. Lacey splits the defenders, throws it up high, and he is fouled.
Looked like he may have been fouled on the way down, but what a split on that ball screen. His speed is incredible. Yeah, does the hand come down?
Well, it's less questionable than the one at the other end, I would say.
Yeah, we'll take that. Smart probably came down on Lacey as he went up with it. I don't mind rewarding Lacey after that nice split to get to the rim.
And he gets his reward of 2 points for his team, just bumps Black's lead back up to 3. We approach the final minute of the third quarter here at the Hoopsfix All-Star Classic. The 3 from Goodwin is off the mark. King Danchi looking to go to work, gets his man in the air. Once a foul, doesn't get one, but it will be a white ball.
King Danchi finds Goodwin.
Needs to go up. Adewonyin had to shoot it, but off the mark. Taylor. Zekia in the corner. Long tooth must have just towed the line.
Hey, you gotta know he's a shooter. He won the 3-point contest last year, was already in it today. Gotta step out on it. Nice shot.
Foul is called.
Goodwin drawing the foul. Over the limit, so there'll be 2 more foul shots, I think, or is it? Well, the cone is on the table. I thought that was the 5th. Well, the table do correct the officials at the end.
Goodwin done a good job today drawing fouls. That's his third. Drawing a foul, he's +8 on the plus minus, which just shows he's a big value when he's on the floor for Team White. They're a much better team. Although he's unable to convert the first free throw. We've seen this so often.
I know.
The easiest shot in basketball.
Well, I'm going to say in their defense, at both ends, you're looking into a glass backboard with glass behind.
Yeah, that's difficult.
I think that throws it out a little bit, particularly in daylight. It might be different at night when it's dull.
Yeah, the sun's definitely reflecting on this glass.
King Danshi with the rebound. Shot clock is off. Counting it down. King Danshi. Campazana can't knock down the shot to end the quarter. So Team Black will head into the final 10 minutes with a 4-point lead. It is Black 68, White 64 here in Crystal Palace. And a little work for Team White to do, but it's not out of context. It feels like still that this game is going to come down to which team can make the plays in the last couple of minutes, just as it was in the women's game earlier.
Yeah, and the pace they're playing at, the game can change so fast. We saw Team Black for the women come back with about a minute to go and almost make it right to the end of the game. So all to play for. Team White right now have done a great job with their bench with 36 points. Team Black, though, dominating in the paint, 38 points in the paint, dominating second chance points and fast break points, and that's what gives them the lead right now.
Well, it's interesting because it is a warm day. They're obviously running up and down. There's the excitement of the whole situation, but you would say that Coach Lockhart has managed the minutes down a little better for his team. Nobody on his team has played much more than 15, 16 minutes. Cholovinskas has already done 20. Uday is close to 20. And whether that extra freshness might help Team Black down the stretch, or is it these guys are used to playing 30 minutes anyway, so who cares?
It's a little bit of both, I think. I think being able to keep the rotation quicker allows these guys to stay in a rhythm, to stay feeling good and fresh in the game. So if you do need them in that fourth quarter to step up, they've already found a rhythm in the game, whereas the guys that haven't played so much, it's harder to get into the game when it's that tight. But like you said, these are stars in their own clubs. They're used to big-time moments, playing 30-plus minutes a game. So this is just another day in the office for them.
Well, Team White just having their little conversation before we get back underway. There are two little kids playing a little one-on-one competition. We might be here a while because I'm not convinced either of these two are going to get it over the rim at this rate.
Yeah, they're rather tiny trying to shoot on the 10-foot rim, but hey, they're getting up there.
He's not too far away.
I love the technique, underarms, chuck.
There we go.
Oh. Come on.
Go on, beat the buzzer. Oh, we'd have had to shut it down and go home if that little kid had made a shot right there.
Oh, right there. He knows he was right there too.
Well, he was playing for a pair of
I think
Jordan shoes. I think Stan's going to give him some shoes anyway.
I think so too.
Stan knows what to do. You've got to sort if you haven't got the shoes, sort him out with the t-shirt at least.
Yeah, I got to give something to the kids. Something for them to remember this event by. Stan can't help himself. He's a good guy.
Well, one of these players is looking for a little trophy to take home, or a large trophy even. But will it be Team Black or Team White that's going to win this game? You're kind of trying the behind the back pass, but White wise to it. Good win. King Danshi to the rim, drops it off. Smart under pressure. Onumwanye throws it back in to make it a 2-point game. Oh, wait, no transition defense. Oh, McKenna misses. Fiagbe is able to clean it up for it.
Good job by Fiagbe being there to clean up that miss, but transition defense, Team White.
Absent without leave. The transition defense. King Danshi looking for options. Gets his shot blocked. That's a shot clock violation, surely. No? Well, White has scrambled it away. Well, I don't know how that gets reset. Goodwin down the lane. Smart got caught into 2 minds. Could he dunk it, or did he just rebound and go back up? And in the end, he did neither.
Yeah, it was probably a shot clock violation for Team White anyway, but Team Black, good job of just continuing to play it out and getting that stop.
Taylor stolen away.
Good defense.
Onumwanye with the hands. King Danshi running, gets it back.
Black just swarmed the paint.
They did. Zana, though, says, if you're in the paint, I'm going to hit the 3.
Exactly. They did a good job initially getting back in that transition, but couldn't get out to the shooter right there from Kola.
1-point game. 8 to go. Curran, triple is in and out.
Still a momentum shift here for Team White, down 1 point right now.
Can they take advantage of it here? Goodwin takes the 3. Ooh, long rebound. Uncontested. All the way out to Zeka. Taylor, long 2.
Hesitated a little bit there, fumbled the ball.
Zeka gets his own rebound on the other side.
Hey, we've seen this all day, though. The team that could control the boards are the team that are seeming to have that momentum shift for them throughout the game. I mean, Team White have 20 offensive rebounds. Team Black, 15. Both teams crashing hard to get second chances.
Taylor strings the first one, doubles his team's lead.
Yeah, averaged a double-double in the ABL this year, just under 18 points, 12 rebounds. Nice stroke there from the free throw line.
Broken up by Curran. Decent shot off the front of the rim. Cholovinskas. Oh my goodness!
That's a big boy move right
It's
there.
a big boy move.
It shows he's been playing with grown men throughout this season. Absorbed that contact and finished really nicely.
DaCosta for 3. Well, I think Houston got it blocked by his own teammate there. Oh, nice finish, Taylor.
Seemed like he fumbled it.
Yeah.
Somehow got it up and in.
Oh, stepped in, ref. Oh, referee copping a blind one there.
Oh, White got away with that one.
Goodwin's pass doesn't have enough on it. Taylor breaks it up. Houston trying to find Taylor. Taylor commits the foul. White one in an unsportsmanlike foul.
Adam Moyman's been everywhere, though. He's been really scrappy defensively, defending guards and posts. Does some nice things on the other end, and really great athletic body that's able to stay in front of a lot of people.
Well, it shows you how much they want to win. They're asking for an unsportsmanlike foul.
Not sure you're going to get that one today.
Cholovinskas to the spin, drops it off. Beautiful pass. And laid in by Mensah.
Nice little cut by Mensah. Nice timing there for the finish.
Wuntish. Cholovinskas with the rebound.
Can White just get over that hump and get the lead?
Great work again by Mensah going after it. In the end, he couldn't quite come up with it.
Mensah's been impressive all year round. He's gotten a lot of balls that he has no right of getting just from his relentlessness to go get after it. Really impressive player this year.
Just over 5 to play here. 1 point game, Black with the lead and the ball. Great block by Cholovinskas, and again, challenging the shot. Chance for White to run, and run they do, but no points at the end of it. King Danchi chasing back, deflects it away.
Starting to pick up here now with only 5 minutes left. Everything to play for. Both teams getting after it defensively.
Lacey. Houston in the corner. Deflected out of bounds. We've got less than 5 minutes to go here. It's a 1 point game. If you're watching this on YouTube at home, make sure you share it with your friends and family. Tell them we've got a great finish in store. And make sure you join us for these last 5 minutes. We're going to get a timeout. So there you go. Quick, text your friends. Tell them to hop onto this one, because it is going right down to the wire.
Yeah, and we want to hear your opinion. Who you've got, Team Black, Team White. You can do it on all social media platforms. Use the hashtag HASC24. Let us know who you've got winning this game, because I don't know yet.
I was just about to say, who you got winning this game?
Hey, I've got to stay neutral, you know. I've got to stay neutral.
You can jump out there. I mean, it feels like White have been chasing, but haven't, as you said, quite got over the hump. If they do, maybe like we saw in the women's game earlier, there might be a 7-8 point run for them and you can get a bit of a lead.
Yeah, exactly. We saw the women, Team White, step it up in that fourth and just get consecutive scores after their transition. We'll see if Team White can do something similar. And like you said, they've been trailing most of the game. Do they just need to see themselves over Team Black to stay there, or will Team Black be able to control this storm?
Well, we're at the business end of this game here. Black with the ball, edging this one by 1 point.
Oh, at the back!
Nice. He's always thinking.
Yeah, you gotta be on your A game, defending him.
Uday along the baseline. Nice! All string for three again. Ball, well, turned over as well. And suddenly White have the momentum again. Can they take the lead? Cholovinskas trying to thread the needle to Uday. Uday in the corner, long two.
Oh, that would have been big. Team White shot the three way better than Black today, though.
Well, they had numbers underneath there. Probably made that more difficult than it needed to be. Uday down the lane. Oh! He dunked it in somehow.
Hey, 2 points is 2 points. We'll take a dunk. Now it's getting interesting.
White in front. What is Black's response? It's a foul on the floor.
Subs checking in, Joe Buchanan replacing number 26, Lando Houston.
sits down. Cannon in.
Nice play there.
Oh, that's a shot that you kind of expect to go in. He's going to steal it back, is he? He is. Keeps it alive.
Oh!
Whoa! Well, he's okay. Oh, he made a business decision there, didn't he?
Hey, it shows how much it means to these guys, though. It's jumping over the board to try and get the ball. They both hesitated at first to go and get it, which is fair enough. There's a lot of bodies down there. Got to stay healthy, got to stay safe.
What a balance of photographers in the corner. Almost got a close-up. They weren't after that.
Not sure I'd want 6'11" Timo's running at me.
No, not at all. Ooh, it's a great head fake.
Yeah, especially after just hitting a 3. Nice job there.
3:16 to go. White lead this one by 2. Coach Davies is going to call for time. His side are ahead. He did just check with the table. I got 3 left. I might just use one now. Try and get this one in the books before we get to the last minute. Of course, you've got to balance what you might need down the stretch in terms of timeouts. But we still don't know which way this is going. Just 2 points between them. It's felt like all the way through this game, there's only ever been 2-3 shots separating the sides.
That's exactly what we want. We want it to come to last-minute game where anything is possible, and both teams are putting on a show to make that happen. Team White hit 11 threes today compared to 4 from Team Black, but Team Black dominating the paint with 44. Team White catching up though with 40 and 46 bench points. Who can get it done when it matters the most?
Well, it's time for somebody to shine with 3:16 to go. This is where these players, usually on their own team, are called upon to step up, but who will do it on these all-star teams?
At least they're all ready and know what it takes to step up, so it doesn't matter where the ball goes.
Lacey trying to rip it away from Mensah. Onion for 3. Out of bounds. And that will stay with White.
See what White will execute.
Cholovinskas resets and hits the 3.
That's big time. Big time. Patiently waited for the defense to get by him on the pump fake. One rhythm dribble and just knocked it down.
Well, he knows what it's like to important scores on this floor. Buchanan with a step away. Gets his own rebound. Out to Lacey. Deep 3. Oh, halfway down. And White just about come away with the rebound. Cholovinskas has it poked away by Lacey.
20th turnover of the game for Team White. Can Team Black capitalize?
Perry Huggins from close range can't, but Buchanan can.
Another offensive rebound there. Generating those extra points that Team Black need.
3-point game, less than 2 to play. Last year's MVP with the ball in his hands. Mensah. Drives it for 3, doesn't go. Black with the rebound. Chance to potentially tie. Lacey Foul is called.
Hey, this Lacey Perry-Huggins connection's been great all game, but I just love Lacey's vision. The whole time he's dribbling down the floor, he's looking around, he's waiting to find teammates in spaces, and stopping the clock is really important at this time of the game, and to be able to get points whilst the clock is stopped. So need to knock these two down and make it a one-point game.
Well, Lacey only has 5 assists. It'll be 6 if these free throws go in, but he should have double figures.
Without a doubt, he's made some great passes. Talked about this moment, new arena, new rims, new environment. There are some bunnies that everyone's missed today. But Lacey's been incredible with the ball in his hands.
Got to make this one. Oh, he's missed both of them. Down 3 with less than 100 seconds to go. Monia. Feeds it to King Danchi. Shot clock at 5. King Danchi in an awkward spot. Spins out. Kicks out. Onya, did he get it away in time? No, he didn't. Shot clock violation. Great defensive play by Black.
Sedmicic got lucky there. He helped on the strong side corner, giving a wide open corner shot, but good defense from Team Black, forcing Team White into that shot clock, running that clock down, but the time is not necessarily Team Black's friend.
Who is the go-to player?
Lacey. Buchanan puts it on the floor, gets rejected when he throws it out. Oh, there's a push off there. And that's going to go against Black. And White are going to get the ball back up 3 with 55 seconds to go.
Well, what a rejection in the middle of the floor right there.
Well, they need to stop again, Black. There is that rejection. Edwin, Monia, swiping it away. King Danchi. He's in an awkward spot. Oh, it's thrown away. Oh, but with the steal. Running it back. Oh, no! He lost the dribble off his foot. And is that the opportunity gone for Black?
Need to pick up full court here. What a chance. Great steal, use the length of those arms to pick that pass. Just was thinking about the finish before he got there.
Well, they're playing D, so they must get a stop because they're losing a lot of clock here. Lacey knocking it away, double team comes. Oh, he's lost it out of bounds. The double team forced a mistake from Cholovinskas. He wanted a foul, referee not interested in that.
Hey, Black keep getting a chance to tie this up. Can they do it in this possession? Some offense-defense subs for Coach Davies.
And Wanyan into the game. So Black trailing by 3, less than 20 seconds to go.
They need the 3 to tie the game.
Muncic to tie it! No! White with the rebound. They're trying to foul, and eventually Cholovinskas is fouled. They're not over the limit though, so it's a sideline ball.
Black needs to pick up, go for the steal first of all, if not, it's an immediate foul.
Timeout called. Coach Davies turned to the table. Timeout please, but he knew that they wouldn't miss it because he had the ball in his hands, so they couldn't start the game until he got his timeout.
Got to be 100% sure. This is an important one right here.
Yeah. So, as you say, there's going to be a foul coming. I think they still need 2 more fouls. That's the problem. With only 5.6, you're going to lose a second or 2.
Yeah, but Team Black have got 13 steals on the game.
Yeah.
Can they create that in this possession to get that stop and maybe tie it up?
Well, the crowd are going wild here. There are 3 Jordans on off there. This is where you've got to be friends with the commentators. Make sure they see you. You've been making it loud all game.
They have, absolutely. They've been a big part of what makes this event. Crowd getting hyped for some free Jordan. Hey, Jordan is up there though. I don't blame him. I want some free stuff.
Yeah.
It's great quality. Everyone wants him.
If we weren't commentating, we'd be jumping up and down for the free shoots as well.
Doubt that. I'll be pushing kids away.
Well, White have advanced the ball. They're still giving away shoes. You've got to be a size 5, though. What are you? You're bigger than a 5.
There's a lot of hands up there. I know their feet are not size 5. They're trying to take down eBay.
Well, I think what's happened here is Coach Davies thought he could advance the ball from the timeout, but the referees have said no, and he's obviously drawn up a play for the front court. So now that they're going to take it in the back court, he's going to go, well, we'll just draw a different play up.
Still a technical game for an all-star event.
Yeah.
Again, we spoke about in the women's game, it's another opportunity for these young athletes to have a chance to play end-of-game situations, see what they can get up, see if they can execute off of something being drawn on the board. It's all a learning opportunity for them.
Unless, I might have misinterpreted that, unless it was a black timeout, in which case White couldn't advance the ball.
Or maybe White was trying to see what Black were doing defensively and change.
Possibly. But either way, the timeout has been called. He's not really used it. But the ball is being advanced.
Stan needs to get off the court.
So does Tahir. Tahir looks like he's playing offense out there. He looks like he's ready for a shot.
Hey, if Black get another opportunity, they might have to sub him in. He's got his jersey ready and waiting.
Well, there's a little girl who's just scored on. Oh, she won a ball, so she went and shot and scored.
I love it. Take your moment.
Was that 2 points for Black? It was at the Black end of the floor. They could do with 2.
Count it.
White ball then. Black need a steal. They don't get a steal, they get a foul.
Hey, but free throws has been the one thing that hasn't been very consistent today. So let's see if they can step up and knock these 2 down.
They've still got one more foul.
One more foul, my apologies. I'm ahead of myself. I want Black to have one more chance. Oh, getting chippy.
It is getting chippy. What's that horn? There's a horn blow.
We're just checking the table right now.
I think the table are just checking the foul situation.
I have to be professional in every moment, especially when it comes down to this. Make sure everything's correct. Get some backup. Check it again. Hey, it's just adding to the tension of this building.
Remember that we've got plenty of stuff going on this summer. Make sure you're following at Hoopsfix and at Hoopsfix Women.
Well, it just gives the players longer to think about it, longer to talk some trash to the opponents.
It makes them go cold too.
Yeah.
Maybe go for something inside rather than the 3 after standing around for so long.
Well, Black could do with a 5-second violation here, couldn't they? And that would be the best outcome for them. We saw a couple in the women's game earlier. Can they prevent the inbound pass?
You know what it is? understand.
Yeah.
We just don't want this event to end.
No.
That's what it is.
Well, I think might be a discrepancy in terms of team fouls as to whether it should be 2 shots or not. And it is 2 shots, so that was the 15th foul. They double-checked it. And it is going to be 2 free throws. Well, I think Nedas has just said to the coach, make one, miss one. I think he's going to try and make the first and then miss the second.
You have to be pretty skilled to do that in the right way, though.
Yeah, you do. If you make the first, you're all good.
Yeah. Nedas has done a great job today. 15 points personal.
Oh! So now he has to make the second.
Makes things interesting. First free throws of the day.
Oh, he's missed it. He's missed it on purpose, but he didn't hit the rim. You have to hit the rim. So he tried the gamble of the deliberate miss, but what that's done is open the door.
I'm telling you, it's a skill to do that. It's so hard to get it just right, where it touches some part of the rim and your team can get a chance to crash the glass. But you got to make that last one, no?
Yeah, you got to make it. My take is when you miss the first one, the point is worth everything. So take the shot, because now what you've done is Black get the ball, they advance it, they have 4 seconds. That's a lot of time to draw a play up and find yourself a 3-point shot.
It keeps that door open for Team Black. Instead of a 2-possession game, they can come down and tie it with a 3. And like you said, 4 seconds is plenty of time to draw something up and execute and get a great look. I'd probably go to the likes of Buchanan. You could go with Sekia. You've got some options. Obo's hit a couple threes. Yeah. And that's the thing, because you've got so many threats on the floor, it makes it harder to defend after 1 or 2 actions.
Well, they have got a foul to give for what that's worth.
Again, you have to be careful,
You've got to be careful, because you don't want to get caught into a foul that they turn into 3 free throws. Well, dramatic finish here at Crystal Palace National Sports Centre. It's come down to the final play. That's what we asked for at tip-off. And here we are, 4 seconds on the clock. 1 shot separates these 2 teams. Black advanced the ball. Could they possibly force an extra 5 minutes?
Free basketball?
Free basketball.
Yes, please. Go on, make it interesting.
Lacey to inbound. I don't want him making it difficult. It's in. It's back to Lacey. Lacey for overtime. Oh! Yes! Tyrese Lacey with the 3 on the buzzer. And we are going to overtime. Well, the crowd is up in Crystal Palace. They cannot quite believe it. But Tyrese Lacey has forced an extra 5 minutes.
Just like Coach Lockhart drew up in that timeout. He's a dog, right?
He certainly is. Well, when the pass went into the low block, I was thinking, where are they going from here?
I was like, you know you need a 3, right?
When it went back out, Tyrese Lacey knew how much time he had. He used it all. And then ice in his veins sends the game to overtime. Incredible moment, incredible shot. And what drama. We said we didn't know which way it was going all game, and we still don't. And we've reached the end of 40 minutes.
Yep, crowd, sit back down. We've got 5 more minutes of basketball.
Well, did they give away all of the free stuff before the buzzer, you see? They weren't expecting overtime.
I think the excitement of the game will carry them through.
Well, what is Nedas thinking as well with his missed free throw that gave him the opportunity?
I know, he allowed Black to have a chance. You can't give a team a chance to make a 3 at the end of the game. This is Hoopsfix All-Star Classic 2024, year 10. Anything and everything is going to happen today.
Well, if you didn't earlier, send the link to your friends and family. Do it now, because we've got more free basketball. 5 minutes to play. It is 81-81 as we head into OT.
This is it.
Cholovinskas. King Danshi creates a bit of space. And when you're driving hard to the hole, Curran comes away with it.
Yeah, a lot of contact there, but ref's letting them play in this overtime.
Curran for three. Got it! All string from Oscar Curran.
Nice catch and shoot rhythm. Sussex kid, ready to play. Black seem to have the momentum in their favor.
Momentum says, give me that momentum right back. Over the steal. With the flush, gets the crowd on their feet.
Mean mugging as he runs down to come play defense, but what an overtime this has started out to be.
Curran again, got it! Back-to-back threes.
Way to find your teammate who's just hit one. Great job, Team Black, and great job, Oscar Curran. He's been in big-time moments this year, EABL MVP finalist.
King Danshi off the back of the iron. Lacey. He got in two minds as whether to throw or bounce. And the foul is called.
Team White did a great job sprinting back and taking away that pass by Lacey to get the ball back.
Oh dear. Went to the dreaded free throw line. Here we go.
Well, Nedes Cholovinskas had a chance to end the game from 15 feet a couple of minutes ago. But now he's trying to draw the scores level.
Don't think he's going to perfectly try and miss any of these.
And it's that first one. If that first one went in, it wouldn't have mattered what happened to the second.
Absolutely. Just couldn't get that one. It went in and out just like that one. But really packed the stats for Nedas today. 15 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, had a block, and he's had 5 fouls drawn.
White ball from the end. Goodwin. No good. Lacey comes away with it. Lacey fires it forward. Newson can't quite convert. Save, but Buchanan has it now. Lacey backs away. Oh my! Tyrese Lacey.
Too sorry. So shifty with the ball, able to get his space by looking at that attack. Nice step back, create separation, nothing but net.
Goodwin trying to reply but can't. Here comes Lacey. To Curran. Buchanan with the head fake. Somehow Taylor ends up with it. And Cholovinskas called for the foul.
Hey, when someone in your team hits a game-tying 3-point pull-up to take it to overtime, you start to feel good about your chances. And now Team Black have come out and have found ways to get it done so far in overtime, crashing the board, second chance points. And it doesn't help when Tyrese Lacey splashes a step-back 3. Oscar Curran gets involved with 2 threes of his own.
Well, that's the thing, is they were beat with 4 seconds to go. They were beaten. So the confidence you get from, wait a minute, this game is still going. We're in overtime. And suddenly everything feels like you're released almost.
Yeah, the pressure comes off of you. Now, the game should have been done, but now you've got a second chance. So just play. Get out there. Look, Nedes just wanted everyone to enjoy more basketball. That's why he did it, okay?
He's done it for us. So it's suddenly a 5-point lead for Black, almost thrown away. And it is turned over because Goodwin steps on the line.
Yeah, Goodwin kind of hesitated He had that over-the-top look, but kind of stopped to see what his defender was doing instead of continued going in there. Threw it over the top, a miscommunication there.
Lacey, Buchanan, no. But there's Curran on the offensive glass with the putback, 8 overtime points for him.
And that's what we saw him do in the ABL final, just the little things. He's efficient in how he moves, in what he does, and he's been big time in overtime for Team Black.
Jolovinskas gets the shot away, back line, rebound, Lacey.
Smart moves to slow the ball down, get some kind of action. Oh, trying to be too pretty there though.
He gets the bump. King Ganchi will go to the free throw line. Not the worst outcome that for White. The clock stopping and a chance to get the scoreboard ticking in their favor.
Yeah, for Team White, being able to score whilst the clock has been stopped is going to be big for them in under 2 minutes to go. Down 7 now. Huge swing for Team Black.
Need these. Can't be missing free throws in this sort of scenario.
Team White just 6 of 19 from the line today.
Makes the second. Black will do well to take some time here. No hurry for them. Up 6. Curran, Buchanan, got it! And surely Black are on their way to the win now.
You can't give Buchanan 2 good looks from the 3. Possession after possession. That's a shooter right there. Great ball movement.
Uday, this has to go in. It does go in.
Keeps him alive for another possession. Uday's been huge for Team White and steps up against his head coach, Andre Lockhart. He doesn't want to lose. He doesn't want to go to practice and have coach talk trash to him.
No, here's Lacey. Not quite. Jolovinskas with the rebound. Down 5, minute to go. Must score here. Oh, it's stolen away, and Lacey will run back the layup, and is that the dagger?
It just might be. We have to see how quick White can convert on this end of the floor.
Well, they turn it over, and surely now the race is run, because it's a 9-point lead for Black.
Hey, why not add that cherry on the top with a nice sweet dunk by Buchanan after that turnover?
Well, Team White were 1 free throw away from winning this game, 1 defensive stop away from winning this game. They got neither, and they're going to get beat here as Black go past 100 and lead by 11.
Team Black having fun with it now.
And that will do it. The shot clock is off. Lacey just needs to get into the front court to avoid the violation. And what a game from Team Black. They were beaten with 4 seconds to go in regulation. But they didn't know it was over. And Lacey with the buzzer-beating 3 to force overtime. And in the extra period, the 3s were flying in all over the place, and Black have won.
Hey, it's year 10. Anything can happen in this game, and we've seen it all. And I know this went to overtime, but that's a record for Hoopsfix All-Star Classic points. The last record and most points in the game was 100 by Team White in 2015. And combined in that same year, 189. I know we had an extra 5 minutes, but what a showcase. I love that we've put points on the board today for everyone to see. And yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting that comeback.
Well, I think the coaches are going for a lie down now. They feel like they've been through the ringer, but what a game, what a performance from Team Black, from a position where they were seemingly beaten in the contest, but they came all the way back Matthew Bryan Manning, who was the MVP in the first year of the Under-26 game that they had back in the day. And he's out there to present the MVP. And, well, you kind of feel that Lacey, for that shot, might well have sealed it. He certainly had the moment of the game.
You have to give it to him. He swung it. His index is 24.
Well, they're announcing the MVP now. NBA out there with the trophy in his hand, ready to crown the latest in a long list of greats. Tahe will read out the stats.
Who do you guys think is MVP?
Of course, year 10, first ever overtime game.
Yeah.
So fitting.
Well, the crowd have been asked who they think. They think it's Tyrese Lacey. We think it's Tyrese Lacey. And Tahe is reading out the stats from Tyrese Lacey. Is the MVP, and he's got his dance and he's jigging with Matthew Bryan Manning. He had the moment of the game and he was the MVP of the game.
From the start, he was really what brought that crowd going on that first no-look pass. Like we said, there's a couple bunnies missed. He probably should have double digits in assists, but when it mattered, he stepped up. But it must get boring to hear MVP and Tyrese Lacey after the last few years he's had.
Well, he's going to celebrate with his team. What a performance from him, and what a win for Team Black to come back from seemingly the dead. And Team White, well, they will be fuming at the end of this, won't they? It's one of them where you think, well, it's only an all-star game. It matters to them that they lost like that.
Some of them will be in their sleep tonight, just reliving those moments. I had them right there and weren't able to get it done, but that's what it's all about. And go back to Tyrese Lacey. He did it so efficiently, Dan. 20 points, but 63%. 7 for 11 from the field, 50% from 3. Made all his free throws after that's been a talk of the day. 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals. MVP.
And in the overtime as well, Oscar Curran hitting a couple of big shots. Buchanan hit a couple of threes.
That was
as
a
well.
dagger, really. People stepped up when they needed to. Earlier on, DaCosta for Team Black was huge. Everyone stepped in, and when it mattered, Team Black got it done. And they got it done in style.
They really did. And, well, Team White, they looked like they'd stolen it at the last. They looked like they'd secured the win. They had that possession of the ball. You got 40. In some ways, the referee at the table checking the free throws as well. They could have had an extra few ticks off the clock. But it all bounced the right way for a dramatic finish. And as you say, the first overtime game we've ever had in the 10-year history of the Hoopsfix All-Star Classic. And, well, it was a classic today. This is a game they will remember in 10 years from now. They'll be talking about this one 10 years ago.
Without a doubt. Everyone will remember this one. Year 10, gold edition, and is everything we could have wanted and more. Both great games, intense from the start, close to the end. And some talent, Dan. Some great talent on show for everyone to see.
Well, that's the best bit of it all, really, is because all of these young men are at the front end of their career. So we've seen where they're at now, and we'll chart their progress over years to come. We talked earlier, a number of these guys about to go off to college or whatever path it is they take from here. But it is exciting to be here at the front end of what it is they're going to do.
It's just a hint of what's to come for them. The crazy thing, we read out a lot of different accolades for each player. This is the beginning of their career. So there's only up from here. We're going to hear their names a lot more times as they grow into whatever their journey looks like in the basketball world. And just an exciting time to say we've seen them at this point in their career. So we can now follow them for what's next.
We certainly can, and one guy we'll be keeping a very close eye on, Tyrese Lacey, our MVP of this game. I think we can get some reaction from him now. He is with Stan.
We're here courtside with the MVP, Tyrese Lacey. We should call you ice in his veins, Lacey. Tell me about that shot, man.
See, I saw Clemson go double, and the play was for Joe to have a skip. But Ethan, just as we came on, he was like, I'll kick it to you. I was like, okay, cool. I seen him double, relocated, head fake. So I didn't actually think it was going in, but as soon as it went in, I told my boys if I hit a free, I've got to do the Mize goal celebration. So that's why I had to make sure I get it done.
Man, we saw it, we loved it. We had the vibes up in here off of that shot, man. The first ever overtime in the All-Star Classic. Man, you had a great game, 20 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals, man. What goes into that? Did you wake up this morning thinking you were going to be the MVP today?
Nah, but after we had that combo, you put it in my head, so I was like, you know what, let's go out and try it.
Awesome, man. It was great to speak to you before the game. You told us about how much this event means to you and where you'll be going next. Do you mind telling the people on the live stream right now where we can catch you on your next stage in your journey?
So next year, I'll be playing for Daytona State. Shout out Coach Joey, Coach A, and Coach Watkins.
Man, we can't wait to see you flourish. Is there anyone you'd like to say thank you to who have been a part of your amazing youth career so far?
Thank my mom, all my family, friends. Also, shout out Bromtown_UK. I do everything for my city 0121.
That's brilliant, man. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your MVP awards, and congratulations once again.
Shouted out his mum, which is always the most important one to get out there, but a phenomenal performance for him, clutching the moment. He said he didn't know it was going in, but the thing I found most interesting in that is he broke the whole play down. He knew exactly what he was doing. He knew, okay, that's not happening, so this is what we're going to read and react.
That's exactly what I was thinking, Dan. He could break down every detail, understanding the look they were getting, but reading that the defense didn't do what they were expecting and just adapting to it. And when you're a high-level player with such a great IQ, just from that small conversation you can tell he has and from watching him play, it was the right read to make, and he stepped up in the moment. It was in rhythm. It looked good as soon as it came out of his hands, no matter what he says. And he was ready for that moment.
He certainly was. An excellent performance for him to cap off a really great day of basketball here at Crystal Palace National Sports Centre. We've seen the first overtime game in the Hoopsfix All-Star Classic. I hope you enjoyed that. We certainly have.
Absolutely.
And we'll see you again very soon. Goodbye.
Girl, you are my everything, but you wouldn't realize that your friends would sit and talk about me, filling up your head with
Quick, DJ Level.
lies.
Sorry to interrupt this banger. Sorry to interrupt this banger. We have a spectator announcement. If there's anyone that lost a set of keys, it's got a trolley token on it as well.